that's the whole thing done. This is how many police they've got. With everybody coming out, 6 police. Oh, 7 police, a couple more down the end there, maybe 8. A couple on the other side. There's no bother here whatsoever. None at all. Don't bother if anyone might not want to be filmed. At least a few thousand people here as well. I mean, this is quite a... couldn't really tell from where I was stood. I don't know what the media will say. Probably say there was about 3 people and a dog. There's a dog. Saw a friend there, didn't say hello. Definitely, she's gone blonde. There's a good few thousand, don't get lost there. So, I don't know what this translates into actual numbers. Is this a few thousand, or is it, you know, a few hundred? It's probably a few more than what I thought it was when I was stood down there. Again, look how many police we got here. No bother whatsoever. All different people from all different backgrounds. Like the United Nations where I was stood. Oh, get an AK arm. I need one of those things where you can... Is there a thing that stops your arm getting AK? I don't know, I hear about these selfie stick gadgets. Maybe I should get one. I do have one. I hacked it to pieces for something else. Yeah, I saw a good number of Indians, a few Chinese. This is not anything like a National Front event or... there's nothing like the sense you get from a BNP event or anything like that. It's completely different. It's very relaxed. There was no aggression really. I saw one guy stop about 10-15 minutes ago while Tommy was speaking and start mouthing off, and there was a bit of jip given backwards and forwards, but he just carried on. No danger at all of any violence around here. It was family friendly, just Simon. Yeah, thanks for joining. I don't know how long I'm going to go for before I run out of either bandwidth or battery. Yeah, everyone's sort of milling around. There's no... I mean, I pick up on hostility very quickly, and there's no hostility whatsoever here. It was just people relaxed. Bit of crap everywhere. People could have picked up their rubbish. But, you know, can't have everything. It's quite nice, you know. Shame Teresa couldn't come out, but you can't have everything. A lot of flags. Not a big one on the flag. I'm not necessarily a patriot, but I believe in the values, so... No bother here whatsoever. There's a few more police over there. Everything's cool here, everybody's happy. If you hear any story of there being any violence, then, I mean, I can't imagine there's been any arrests. Not even been a hint. Not a hint. Police have all been really relaxed. It's been lovely. So let's see how the mainstream media report it. Probably differently to how I would report it. There's probably still a few hundred people hanging around as well. A big job striking that thing out. Thanks everybody that's watching. few people hanging around for autographs or something by the looks of it. I wonder if my friends on the other side of the fence are still there. Can I walk around this way yet? Let's have a look. Let's see how far I can get. I did go and stand with Antifa earlier. Yeah, there's a lot of rubbish around. I don't like that. I've just mentioned they shouldn't do that, really. Oh, excuse me. We still got Antifa here. Looks like they might have gone home. They were around earlier. Oh, it's a bad little setup. Some of the geezers over there. People hovering around, hoping to see their idols. Not big one on idolatry myself. Definitely people shooting a few interviews and gear like that. Nah, can't see no Antifa. They must have gone home. It wasn't a huge number of Antifa. As I say, I went and stood with them a bit earlier. I've stuck a couple of videos up, so I don't know however you find that stuff. Just have a look and you might find it. But they were around here. There was an awful lot more police down here than there was at the other end. I know that. Yeah, they stood with them a bit. I chanted with them, no more Sobibor and Treblinka and all the other places. I can agree with that, no problem at all. But yeah, it's just nice. Hi there, somebody saying hello to. Yeah, it was. I don't like confrontation, hostility. Oh, there's Steve over there. You might know from Speaker's Corner. Yeah, I'm about to run out of battery, everybody. So we'll see how long it goes. If I suddenly stop, and that's what is going to happen. I'm here to document today. I'm not taking sides. I think I got a bit when I went and stood with the Antifa guys. They weren't really Antifa. They were. There weren't many people with masks on there. They were. I think the people with masks are scared of coming down this way, to be honest, because I think there's so much security and so much cameras. They don't think that they're going to be able to get away with the usual shenanigans. There was, I'd say, from what I saw, was about 20 people with masks on, maybe more. Most of them looked sort of like older, the sorts that you'd see on sort of socialist worker protests back in the 80s, 90s, and I mean, I never went on any marches or anything in the 80s, but in the late 90s, and did a bit of the student marches and stuff. But it wasn't aggressive. It wasn't too nasty. I think I saw a few people that I recognised who were talking a bit close to me when I was doing my first earlier videos. Oh, who's that? Who cares? So yeah, it was all right. It was okay. This wasn't a bad event. And if this gets written up as being a far right thing, then my days. What does far right mean now? We need to start asking the press to define that for us. Because if you can have a completely peaceful thing where people are just expressing views that other people might not find appealing,